Right, it's a retailer that's difficult to categorize, not quite bricks and mortar, but not an e-tailer either. I'm talking about QVC. It earns many times more than some well-known names in both of those prior categories. So what makes this company tick? Well, we met with two very different designers for a little insight.
The Nantucket blue is so gorgeous.
Oh, wait, guys, that's not all.
2 easy payments of $18.24.
24 hours a day, 364 days a year. QVC showcases more than 1,000 products every week. Worldwide headquarters are located in Westchester, Pennsylvania, on a sprawling piece of land that is roughly the size of 15 U.S. football fields. The company's product list is even more sprawling, with everything from makeup,
celebrity makeup,
to mattresses.
It looks like
For an established designer like Isaac Mizrahi, who has his very own QVC studio located within his Manhattan showroom, the platform works for many reasons.
We have like over 500 products now available on QVC. They come to the exact right spot on your...
Who calls in? You take live calls. You must love that.
Well, I love it. I go like, this is a person who actually loves my clothes enough to pick up the phone and dial it and say like, I love your clothes. And the minute she says that, I just melt.
Do these designs resemble some of what your couture designs look like?
The thing I'm betting on is the people who love my couture clothes also buy the inexpensive clothes from QVC.
Well, QVC may give a name like Mizrahi reach beyond the runway. For an entrepreneur and inventor like Lori Grenier,
now here she is.
It was an opportunity to build a business around a simple but unique jewelry box design. 1997 is when you made your first appearance on QVC.
Yes.
Total sales?
I've done over 500 million in sales. If I were looking back years ago when I first created it, that number would shock me.
All right, for more on the business behind the brand, we are joined now by QVC CEO and President Mike George. Mike, great to have you here on Street Smart. And, you know, as I was doing research on your company, I was really astounded. You started in 1995, right? So it was really pre the internet era. And yet you've still been able to build the business while at the same time building an online presence. Yet the stock hasn't necessarily done as well as other retailers. Why is that?
Well, I think it's a hard story to understand, and we're trying to get that story out more effectively. We don't fit into any traditional retail category, but we think about ourselves as this really dynamic global shopping community, and one with an unusual level of profitability, an $8 billion global retailer with $2 billion of EBITDA. And so we try to explain that story and explain the loyalty that is behind that story.
Now, your online business is growing more and more. Do you see that at some point sort of supplanting the traditional television business that you have?
You know, we see it as a blend. Everyone is still engaged with the television. But they might be watching us online versus on their TV set. So it's about this great video commerce experience, however you see it. We do think by 2014, e-commerce will represent half of our business, but those folks are still engaged with the video experience because seeing that story and seeing that live experience is critical to what we offer.
Now, you started in the U.S., but now you're over in Europe and Japan. They make up a pretty good percentage of your business at the moment. You also just launched in Italy.
That's right.
How are all the events in Europe playing out in your business?
You know, our business in Europe has been pretty strong, but we do see some softening right now. So we're not immune to the sovereign debt crisis and the crisis in consumer confidence. We think our businesses will do okay. We're very pleased with our newest business in Italy. It's growing at a very nice rate. But we think in the more mature businesses in Germany and the UK, things may soften a little, but our customers will hang in there with us, and we think we'll do okay.
How are you doing in terms of attracting? I mean, we talked to Isaac Mizrahi and Lori Grenier, two very different suppliers, if you will. How do you manage to attract such a wide base of people and so many well-known names?
That's what's fun about QVC. Customers love the diversity of kinds of personalities that are on QVC. And I think with our success has come growing acceptance by the leading brands, the best celebrities, the most interesting personalities. So we've had great launches in the last year or two: Heidi Klum, Rachel Zoe, the Kardashians, Isaac. So people see the power of being able to talk to their customers directly and the engagement they get and the kind of revenue they can generate.
All right, Mike, we have to leave it there, but appreciate you joining us here on Street Smart. Great to see you. That was Mike George, CEO and president of QVC, retailer that is often hard to define.